Top 7 Billionaire Secrets You Need to Know Today. There are approximately 3,112 billionaires in the world. Their outlook on life is very different from yours, and these billionaire secrets will challenge many of your beliefs. Here are the top 7 billionaire secrets. Number 1. Art is a preferred holder of movable value. When you're that wealthy, art is a preferred store of value that can be moved about effortlessly. Since cash at that level is losing 5 to 10% of its value annually due to inflation, high net worth individuals turn to art instead of keeping their money in hard-to-move assets like stocks or businesses. They buy art in bulk and lease it out to museums around the world or store it in shipping containers and use it as a negotiating chip because it's easier to move $200 million worth of art than $50 million worth of cash, gold, or silver. Most people are unaware that blue-chip art is one of the most lucrative investments available. Fine art is frequently referred to as the billionaire asset for a good reason. In fact, blue-chip art not only consistently outperforms the S&P 500 but also does exceptionally well in high-inflation environments like the one we're in right now. According to a recent study conducted by UBS, more than 60% of ultra-high net worth investors surveyed allocate at least 30% of their investment portfolios into art and collectibles. Number 2. Billionaire status does not mean owning 100% of your company. Bernard Arnault owns 46% of LVMH. Larry Ellison owns 35% of Oracle. Buffett owns 16% of Berkshire Hathaway. Elon Musk owns 13% of Tesla. Jeff Bezos owns 12.7% of Amazon. You get the point. Most millionaires closely guard their shares without realizing they're preventing themselves from rising faster. Owning 15% of a multi-billion-dollar business is more profitable than 100% of your $5 million company. Number 3. Buy low, sell high. Some billionaires deal in commodities like coffee, metals, etc. Others trade in shipping those commodities where the cost of petrol, people, and transportation is less than what others are prepared to pay you to have it delivered. Some trade in debt and risk. Companies in the tech and media industries trade eyes and attention. Once you realize that every firm operates on a buy low, sell high basis, you may use the profit to expand your operations repeatedly. When you're in high business, the way you view your own starts to change. If you want to become wealthy, you should focus on 2 key areas: your markup and your scale, which refers to the number of transactions you can do. Amazon is a popular online retailer with low profit margins and plenty of sales. Tesla has fantastic margins and a respectable volume of sales. A firm expands when one of 3 circumstances occurs: you raise prices while keeping the volume of sales constant. When fast food restaurants establish new locations, they charge the same but get more consumers. You also charge more while getting more transactions. Luxury brands use this strategy that made Bernard Arnault the richest man in the world. The secret most billionaires know is that once you move into a different bracket of scale, you have incredible negotiating power on how low you can buy. Only billionaires know that the profit is made at the point of purchase, not the point of sale. Number 4. Crisis creates opportunity. Billionaires have a different perspective on the world than most people. The middle class views life in terms of months, whereas the impoverished view it in terms of days. The wealthy in terms of years, the upper class in terms of quarters, and the extremely wealthy in terms of decades. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway was mocked for underperforming for the past 10 years and criticized for his large cash position losing its value due to inflation. Warren and Munger were just sitting on cash waiting. They were okay with losing 1 to 3% per year because, when this recession hit, they were able to buy companies at 50 to 75% discounts. For billionaires, one of their secrets is that you focus less on the day-to-day and instead make 2 to 3 plays per decade that are strategic for growth during recessions, which are like the Black Friday event of the decade where everything you really want is on sale. Number 5. Billionaires employ the best accountants, lawyers, risk managers, and experts. There is no such thing as a self-made billionaire, at least not in the manner that people think about them. They all had and still have experts decreasing risk and improving returns. In order for you to have the time and mental space to focus on exponential development, you must be aware that nearly everything else has been taken care of. You may locate excellent accounting firms to reduce all financial risk and excellent legal firms to reduce all liabilities. Along the road, exceptional CEOs and managers take the business to the next level, therefore you must rely on them. All these billionaires surround themselves with experts who can identify the exact inflection points and how to position yourself for them. Trust other people's expertise to get you to the next level. These individuals are known as executive coaches, and every major CEO has a few of them on their council at this level. Their role is to maintain the CEO's focus and provide clarity of thought, much like a coach trains and prepares professional athletes for a big game. Just imagine how incredible it would be to have one of these elite super coaches available to you and how quickly you could achieve your goals. Number 6. A winner's mentality. The truth is that you really need to want it to be able to achieve that level of wealth, as it will require you to give up almost everything else in your life. You won't have a family life. You won't get to spend time with the kids. You'll be hyper-competitive and traveling constantly. You won't be able to sleep at night for years, and the amount of stress you're dealing with is nothing compared to what other people deal with. Billionaires are goal-oriented, driven, and most possess an obsession with winning. Number 7. Decision-making and persuasion are two very important billionaire skills. The job of a senior executive is to make a small number of high-value decisions that have major upsides. You are rewarded based on what percentage of times you get your decisions right. The ability to consistently make high-level decisions that result in large profits for investors has led many to regard Warren Buffett as the greatest investor in the world. As you rise through the ranks, the stakes get higher with each choice you make. If you're starting out, persuasion, also known as sales and clear communication, is likely the most important skill you can have in order to convince others to join you and build a successful business. We feel that the word selling doesn't really seem to do it justice for what exactly you need to do. Equally important is developing your communication skills so that you can persuade others to join you in your mission. Since these are the key billionaire tier skills to master, and since billionaires are a unique breed, we're curious if you've ever peeked behind the curtain of a billionaire and what you discovered. You survive by earning. You get rich by owning. Don't end up like the 99%, start buying assets which increase in value over time. 2023 is going to be a really interesting year with potentially several changes. If you're on a mission to build generational wealth, write the word wealth in the comments and give this video a like. That way we know how many of you are interested in more wealth building content in the future. Thanks for watching, and if you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe.